Hello, my name is Belle Antidonas, and today we're gonna talk about the process of meiosis, the monthly change of ovaries and ovaries, and the stage of a zygote pass through the first 2 weeks of life. Let's begin. Meiosis is a special type of cell division that produces gametes, sperm, and eggs. We have the number of chromosomes. So normally we know that human has 46 chromosomes, but gametes have 23, making them haploid. So we have two major phases of meiosis. We have meiosis one and meiosis two. The meiosis one consists of half number of the chromosome. It consists the prophase one, that is the chromosome condensates homologous chromosome pair up in a process called synapsis. We have the cousin over occur. Genetic material is exchanged, increased genetic diversity. We have metaphase one. This is the homologous pair line up at the middle of the cells. We have the anaphase one. Is the homologs separate the and move to opposite poles. We have the telophase one and cytokinase is a two cells form, each with 23 chromosomes, but each chromosome has still two sisters chromatid. We have the second part is the meiosis two. The meiosis two is the division and resemble of mitosis. We have the prophase one, two, metaphase two, anaphase two, telophase two. This is their sister chromatid separate and move apart. We have the four haploid cells or protists. And the result in male we have four sperm, and then in female we have one ovum and three polar body. Only one egg survived. After seeing the process of meiosis, let's see the monthly change in ovaries and uterus. The female reproductive cycle is about 28 days, include the ovarian cycle, what happened in ovary, and then we have the uterine cycle is what happened in the endometrium. The ovary cycle is contained two phases. The first one is the follicular phase that happen in day 1 to day 14. It is begin and with the menstruations, like the FSH stimulate follicle growth, the development of follicle secrete estrogen, and then around day 14 the estrogen peak to the trigger of LH, the luteinizing hormones. The ovulations are around day 14. The LH surge cause the mature follicle to release the secondary cycle. We have the second phase is the luteal phase. Is started from day 15 to 28. It does the ritual of follicle become the corpus luteum. The corpus luteum is the secret progesterone, and then the progesterone prepare to the uterus for potential pregnancy. If fertilization does not occur, the corpus luteum degenerate into the corpus albicans, and then the progesterone level drop, and then the endometrium breakdown, and then the menstruation begins again. After all, we have the uterine cycle. In the uterine cycle, day 1 to day 5, we have the menstrual phase. The menstrual phase is the functional layer of the endometrium shed, and then it's caused by falling progesterone. And then we have the day 6 to day 14, we have the proliferative phase. And then the proliferative phase, rising estrogen rebuild the endometriums and with ovulation. And then we have the day 15 to day 28 is secretory phase. The secretory phase, the progesterone from the corpus luteum strengthen the endometrium. Glands secrete nutrient to support the in early embryo. When progesterone falls, the menstruation begins. After seeing the two monthly change in the ovaries and the uterus, let's see the first 2 weeks of the zygote development. Like one in eggs are fertilized, development begin immediately because the day 1, the fertilization, it is occur in the ampulla of the uterine tubes. Like sperm and eggs from the zygote, diploid cells. And then the day 1 to day 4, the cleavage, the zygote divide without growth. It's like day 2 to day 3, the cell stage. And then we have 8 cell stage. And then the day 3 to day 4, we have the morula, like a solid ball of about 16 cells. And then we have the blastocyst formation, like the inner cells mass is considered the future embryo. And then the trophoblast is considered the future placenta. And then the blastocoel is considered the internal cavity. 6 to day 7, we have the implantation begin. And then we have the blastocyst grow into the endometriums. We have the trophoblast form. The trophoblast form consists the cytotrophoblast, like cellular layers. And then we have the syncytic triotrophoblast, is like the invasive layers. Like these layers secrete the hcg, like which maintain the corpus luteus. From day 8 to day 14, we have the biluminar germs disc, like it's the inner cell mass split into 2 layers. We have the epiblast and then the hypoblast. These two form the biluminar embryon, the amniotic cavity, and the yolk sac. Like end of 2 weeks, we have the placenta begin forming, the implantation complete, and then the embryo is securely embedded into the uterus. In conclusion, meiosis creates haploid gamete, and then the ovarian and uterine cycle coordinate ovulation with preparation of the endometrium. In the first 2 weeks after fertilization, the zygote become the blastocyte and plants and form in early embryonic layers. Thank you.